Hello and welcome on board this flight. Today we are taking the passengers back to their respective countries. On 16th May we did the Hajj Ops event in which hundreds of pilots flew from different locations to Jeddah in order to bring passengers, pilgrims from different places. So since Hajj is complete, now we are heading back to our country. I originally flew from Karachi to Jeddah, but now, as per my roster, the flight assigned to me right now is Jeddah to Islamabad. So we'll go ahead and start setting up the aircraft. Ground services are all connected.
Attention please.
और अपने सीट नंबर 20 से लेकर 29 तक है, सीट नंबर 20 से लेकर 29 तक है, और दूसरे बोर्डिंग की सीट को याद रख चुके हैं.
We'll just go and turn on the external power. Once that is on, the screens will take some time to boot up, and by the time I'll turn on the electrical, I'll turn on the ADRU, and we see some things coming to life. Our VHF is on. Center FMC, the FMCs are booting up, these will boot up, and then we are gonna go turn on the utilities, battery on, and we'll turn on the fuel pumps. So we go to the EFB, we'll request the data from SimBrief. Our route has been loaded. Now we'll have to go to Vietnam balance, import from SimBrief. So we're gonna be flying with 40, I don't think that's correct. Our planned fuel, okay, this is correct, 43 tons of fuel. And then we'll wait for these to boot up, and then we'll start programming the FMS, or we can just do it right now, I think, but it's dim. So we're gonna go position initial. We are at Oscar Echo Juliet November, and our gate is, let me confirm, we are at gate Charlie 7. Okay, at Charlie 7 here. So this is our position. We'll copy this and we'll paste it here. Okay, looks pretty good, and we have some warnings there. So we'll go back to the route, we'll request, and then we'll set the payload, we'll set the fuel, and then we'll select route. At the time we'll load our passengers, we'll go to the ground operations. Okay, series are gone. Now we can request for the jetway. It's coming out of nowhere, but let's see if it connects. So we have a Royal Jordanian Air flight 707 A320neo taxiing 34 Charlie. Let's see if you can see him. This is 34 Charlie, and there he is. He's going to Beirut, Lebanon. And okay, so we'll load it now, uplink loading, and then we'll execute it once it's done loading. I think we'll have to activate execute. Now performance initial, let's see, just let me take off flaps. So we're done setting up the departure performance and the departure SID. Now since again we do not have an active controller, we'll just go with the SID that was given to us by the dispatcher in SimBrief. So okay, we also have an A321neo arrival at Jeddah. Anyways, we'll just finish setting this up. We'll set the QNH, which should be, I'll just use the simulator as given QNH, which is 2971 or 1006 hetero. Anyways, we'll start the APU now, and we'll just go here, APU start, and the APU is gonna start. Our fuel is set for 96.2 thousand pounds. Now the problem is that I'm used to kilograms, and when I go to the EFB and I change it to kilograms, this doesn't change. I don't know why. I don't know why it doesn't, because it used to, but it isn't. So I'll just bear with it for now. 96.2 thousand pounds. Okay, so we'll go to the departure hour page, and we have set it. So legs, okay, all good. and I think the APU has started, APU running. Okay, anyways, our doors are open, so we're gonna close the doors now. Ground operations, we're gonna release the jetway connection, which but ground service release all, so it's releasing all vehicles and they should be on. And we still have the GPU connected, so we just go ahead and release the power. Where's the GPU? Here. Okay, so we're all good for pushback. I'll set the seat belts to on and no smoking to auto, and then we call the pushback tug. We have to remove the chocks. Chocks are removed. Our departure runway is 34 Charlie. I hope. I forgot which runway were we using. 34 Charlie. Okay, 34 Central. Parking brake is released, and we have started our pushback. So I'll go ahead and turn on the starter for engine 1. As it spools up, I'm also gonna start engine 2. And we'll stop the pushback somewhere around there. We'll turn off the APU in a while. I think the engines are good to go. Okay, one's still spooling up, so we'll wait for it. Fuel pump center left. Okay. They're on. I think they don't have any fuel in them. Alright, so we'll stop it here. Alright, so now we are gonna start our taxi. We are gonna loop point 8. Alright, our spock is gonna remain unchanged because there's no controller here to assign us our spock, so I'm just gonna make my call now for the taxi. Jeddah traffic Pakistan 742 taxiing Whiskey 1 Whiskey Hotel holding point Hotel 2. So we can start our taxi now and turn off the APU, turn off the left pumps, the center pumps, left and right, because they're of no use as of now. Alright, by the time we taxi, the flaps will be lowered, they should be lowered. And let's see, so we have the window heat, which, okay, we've turned on the window heat. It's so hot there in Jeddah. And the emergency lights, I'll figure that out later. To be honest, I don't really know what that is. Okay, we'll see what that is. We're gonna make this right, and then left, left again, then right.
प्यारे बच्चों, पाकिस्तान इंटरनेशनल की जानिब से कप्तान नजला आपको खुशामदीद कहते हैं। अब इंशाल्लाह इनके बराए मेहरबानी की हिफाजती बंद बांध लें, नशे की बोझ सीधी रखें, खाने की मेज बंद कर लें और खिड़की के पर्दे खुले रखें। तमाम इलेक्ट्रॉनिक आलात और मोबाइल फोन बंद या फ्लाइट मोड पर कर लें। उनके इस्तेमाल हो जहाज का नेविगेशन और कम्युनिकेशन का निज़ाम मुतासिर हो सकता है। अलबत्ता ये हालात और मोबाइल फोन टेक ऑफ के बाद हिफाजती बेलवाजी के निशानात बंद होने से लेकर लैंडिंग के हिफाजती बेल के निशानात रोशन होने तक इस्तेमाल किए जा सकते हैं। इस बात का स्नान करने के आपको अपना तस्दीक सामान हर ट्रक में हिफाजत से रख चुके हैं। PIE के तमाम दरवाजे पर तंबाकूनोशी तशम्मुद इलेक्ट्रॉनिक चीज़ों का इस्तेमाल ममनू है।
Jeddah traffic Pakistan 742 lining up runway 34 center. Oh, come on. I have a checklist of my own. We saw the takeoff roll. I promised for the throttle there. V1, rotate. Positive rate. Gear comes up now. Okay, gear is up. Continue climb. Put the flaps up once we hit the speed limit. So in just a few seconds, I'm gonna set the flaps up. So now, okay, all flaps, and then we turn on a nav. Turn on. Okay, hold on. We have an overspeed warning. Are the flaps up? They are. Okay. can set this to 300 now. Continue flying. Our cruising altitude should be, let me confirm, our cruising altitude is 350. Okay, that's okay. Around 4 miles. We're gonna reach our cruising altitude in around 14 miles from now. So our estimated block time is around 4 hours to be exact. The air time is 4 hours and 28 minutes, and the scheduled block is 44 hours. So I think we are gonna be there ahead of schedule. So we are cruising at flight level 350, Mach 0.867. As you guys can see, we are just near Islamabad. If you can see here, Kalmi is our last high en route waypoint, and then we start our standard arrival. So we'll go ahead and set up our arrival, which is gonna be Kalmi 1 Alpha. I will confirm with the briefing. So the cabin is ready. We just got the notification, and we can see the runway from here somewhere. Hold on, there is the runway. That's Islamabad, 210 left and 10 right, but we have to land on 28 left and 28 right. So we are gonna do a circle. We are gonna come from here, all the way from here to here, and then we're gonna intercept on the localizer. So I will start setting up the flaps once we get to a lower speed. So we are about to align with the runway, and after that we'll have we will have around 10 nautical miles. So, and I think we'll intercept the localizer completely at Foxtrot 128 Romeo, the Foxtrot India 28 Romeo, the extended center line. So we are making a final turn for the runway, and now we should be on the center line. So I'll turn on the localizer mode, and with that I will also turn on the approach mode. So because we are established on the glide slope, we are good to go. Gear is gonna come down. That was too late for the gear to be down, but it is what it is now. I'll lower all flaps and I'll set speed to 160 knots. Runway is in sight, lights are on, seatbelts are on, cabin is ready, and the final notch of flaps is down now. We are all good for landing. I know I should have lowered the gear a bit earlier. We are going to reduce speed further, not too much. Islamabad traffic, Pakistan 742 on short final for runway 28 right with 4 miles remaining. Land 3, we are established completely on the glide slope. We are gonna go with auto land until we reach minimums. You see how dark the airport is? It's too dark. Auto throttle will come off now.
200. Glide slow. Sync rate. Glide slow. Glide slow. 50. 30. 20. 10.
I think we have a fast exit just around here. Okay, we can take this exit here. We'll start cleaning up the flaps. I think there is an aircraft onto one. You see it there. 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, I think I'll just take 1-8. And this potato scenery again. Alright, we're gonna turn off our lights. We are gonna connect the ground power. Request for, come on, set socks request. Primary power is on, and then we can shut down our engines. Anyways, welcome to Islamabad, and I will end the flight here. I don't have the time to deboard my passengers. They will just stay inside this aircraft until I plan my next flight. I will be flying Jeddah from Islamabad to Karachi, then from Karachi to Lahore, and then from Lahore I will be going to Azerbaijan, Baku, Hyder Aliyev International Airport. So stay tuned, and I'll see you. Bye.